From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the hill, Chris Bassett singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Okay, all set to go. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bichette makes the grab on the run. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. And George makes the grab.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford. Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. And the Cubs are down in order. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. Towing the slab in today's game, Drew Smiley.
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now for the Jays, George Springer.
For Toronto, the right fielder, George Springer.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one hammered. Bellinger drop step going back. Back some more. And that one is gone. George Springer takes it deep. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. Curve hit right back to him. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous, because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
This to center field. 2 away now.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Next offering is down low.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Way out front for strike 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Top of the second, Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
High in the air, out to right. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented, maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Batting fifth.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, Trey Mancini now. Righty delivers. Laced down the line. Base hit right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center. And here is Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
No, that's down.
Next offering is downstairs. Kirk at second with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Horner should have this one. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That missed inside. 2-2.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 down.
The right fielder,
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The wind of the pitch. In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, number 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And here it comes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering is fouled back. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hit in the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
now batting, right fielder,
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Homered to lead off the ball game. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it hits the fence. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at third, 2 away. Tap back to the mound. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Struck out swinging his first time. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gets a glove on it in the hole. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. Blue Jays 2, and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nico Hoerner. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Here's a 1-1. On a line out towards center. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Down the third baseman, Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tapped softly on the ground. On a second, they get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Edwin Rios here, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Mancini.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. The 2-1. There's the strike.
2-2.
The 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field, and it falls. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Bellinger up to hit. 1-2 here. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Rios, the lead runner out at second. Mancini at first, 2 out of the inning. High fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Doubled in his first AB. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Swanson. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Cubs catcher, Luis Torrens.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Three and 2 now. On a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. One away.
Now back, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
It's softly on the ground left side. Chapman to second, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line drive. Kiermaier settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the inning. Cubs leave one, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The line to kick the pitch. Now one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. His shoulder stayed square to the plate and didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
the batter, the right fielder, Joel Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. At the belt and fires. This one smoked out to left. That takes care of Springer. And there's two away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Let's do it, James.
And a 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. And a base hit on a line.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. Runner on the go. Base hit into right center. Around second, on his way to third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Edwin Rios. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And there's a base hit to right field. Runner from third comes across. We are tied at 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Chris Bassett, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new pitcher in the game, Bowden Francis. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 73, Bowden Francis.
And next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the righty deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's even up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Now back, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torrens. Going to count 1-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Kicks and deals. Popped up. Full extension, makes the catch.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Rips that one center field. Bellinger makes the grab.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad. I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane. And
New pitcher on here, Adbert Alzolay.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Two outs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Siggy, how about this note? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. His home and away splits there. Chapman off of first with two away. Ground ball Mancini. He'll do it himself, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 3-2. New pitcher now for the Jays, Adam Simber.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
The left field.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Simber is ready. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
Now a fly ball to right center. And George makes the grab. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. One down, base is empty. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. Back to the mound. Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now Dalton Varsho. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit left side. Toss to Mancini. And that quickly 2 away.
Number 2, designated hitter, Gabriel.
Next is the designated hitter, number 2. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
The pitch. Out to short. Bichette sends it to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Morel.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now here is Edwin Rios. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. Varsho moving back for it. Still going back. And caught on the warning track. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead at 3-2.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Fly ball down the line. And it drops foul into the corner. The tying run at the plate. And now the count is even.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swanson fires over to first. That takes care of Springer.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. Didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Quentin Bernard. And now Bo Bichette in there. And so now 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Righty delivers. Late with the swing there. Bernard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now into the game, Kevin Biggio. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 8, Kevin.
Well, 1-run game. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Torrens.
And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Yeah, Blue Jays, Toronto.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Kiermaier makes the grab for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8. Ian.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Liner, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that. I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And now Nico Hoerner.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Just a slow ground ball this time. They take the force out, and that is that.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest. 29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Number 32, Michael.
The 1-1. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. And they tie it up. It's 3-3.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat.
Now that the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses, and the count is 2-2. Bounce to the right, down the line, and it's foul. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. The throw. Got him. What a play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down, and now the DH, number 2. In the air, right field. He's under it. Brings it in, and that is that. Solo homer ties it for Toronto. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back now in Toronto. We're in extras here, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big...
Runner takes off. Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
First baseman, Christopher.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
For 4-3 our final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.